This week's cigar is the GTO Anesthesia Forte Special Blend. This is where I got within it. Now, I'm a person with a pretty good ash. Look how that looks right there.
It look like me.
That looks like you. I know this isn't user error. So this speaks to the construction of this stick. For me, I had complained earlier in the episode regarding my draw being inconsistent and me having to draw too often in order to keep this going so it wouldn't go out. Now, we had a brief conversation. I probably set it down for 3 minutes. Let's see. Still barely alive, so it's going out at this point in time. That's going to hurt it because the actual blend of the cigar I did enjoy. I complimented earlier and said that the blend was actually blended very smoothly. How we talk about the EQing of how Plasencia has everything so perfectly that sometimes it lays like a hand in a glove and you can't necessarily figure out what is what because the notes are so greatly put together. They did their own version of that with GTO. Blended well. I would say if I had to try to narrow down what notes I picked up on, it was definitely a sweet note in there. I believe it's a cocoa chocolatey note is what that sweet note was. I said it was earthy earlier. And I even said that the earthiness may have been like a straw type something. No, I'm trying to figure out exactly what that was, but it was blended well. Maybe even just cedar. I don't know, but it was blended well in there. A little bit of subtle pepper, like mild, very mild, but it was a little bit of pepper in there. Very buttery, rich, smooth creaminess to the smoke.
Okay.
I would say maybe even a little bit of a caramel note within the mix. I tell you what they did well on this cigar that I normally don't like in a stick. And I did pick up this is what that note was licorice. I normally can't stand licorice in a cigar. Blended the licorice in perfectly. I enjoyed it. So the actual notes in the cigar itself, it came together well. It gave a nice, rich, creamy, buttery, smooth, sweet, subtle spice, earthy cigar. I enjoyed that. Construction, you lost me in the construction though. So that's got to be done better, which then affected my draw. And those are important scoring criteria.
Yeah.
Could have got to the 4 mark for me, but it came up short in those areas. For me, I'm going to just give it a 3.9. I'm not going to let this hurt the score too bad, but at the same time, it's important to the score.
Construction matters.
So,
yeah, it's hard to enjoy.
1 to 5, 3.9. Yes, it's hard to enjoy it when the construction is off. You made a cigar that I was well capable of enjoying. It's just got to be put together a little bit better so I can actually enjoy it when I'm smoking it. But 3.9 is my score, 1 to 5. For the GTO Anesthesia Forte.
GTO. All right. I like it. Just got to get that construction. Like you said, construction matters.
Yeah. And this being a smaller company, I'll just say this being a smaller company, we like to shine light on those particular companies. So you got a lot of potential, man. Hopefully y'all get that together.
It's up.
You know?
Yeah.